it's always fun. Is this the account you're playing on right now, or is this?
This is the account I've been playing on like the last 2 days, 3 days.
What's your peak elo normally?
I've never been higher than gold 2.
Okay. So you said you're on this account because the last one was your words.
It got a little break.
A little time off. I mean, well, so far the results have been pretty good.
Yeah, I've had pretty good results so far, but
yeah, I mean,
it feels rough in lane.
I mean, I've been, like I said earlier, I've been running on ADC fucking around, and it's very tough role. Very tough role in solo queue. It's a very unforgiving role, and it's super punishing playing with random supports. I actually think in my stream test I might be gimping myself by duoing, just because I'm making it more likely to run into like Smurfs and people teaming and doing weird stuff. So I think it's probably the best bet is to actually, if you're gonna play bot lane and you're gonna duo, you should really duo, like plug a support down there with you, unless you're like high elo to where supports can be trusted.
Yeah, I have one guy I play with a bit. He's not a great support, but you know, he's decent at it, and he's never gonna int, so it's kind of all you need, really.
Yeah, and you know, I guess that's my point, is like, if you're playing duo, if the long story short with ADC from my test seems to be that if you're playing solo, at least you know it's random bodies versus random bodies. But if you're playing duo, you're likely gonna plug into people that are like either a duo bot lane, or what's also possible is they do like a mid jungle or jungle top. And what's gonna happen is gonna be, they're gonna have way more control of the outcome of the game, because just off of the fact that they're gonna have a fuckload more XP to work with. And I think that's been kind of the pain point right now with ADC, is that you're just so often gonna be mega gimped in the XP department, and if the top side decides to roll over and die, it's gonna be near impossible for you to find the money and the XP that you need. So I think going solo is probably the way to go. Just because it seems to be better odds than playing duos with anything other than a support.
Okay, so it's gonna be Tostana Sarah.
Yeah, so oh yeah, so you're going exhaust, okay. Well, your Morgana's going exhaust too, so let's try to like, well, you could just try to tell her to heal if you prefer exhaust, but
Nah, it's fine if she's going in. Honestly, I'd rather she go ignite, but I'm not gonna try and argue summoner spells.
Yeah, no, it's probably not good to say too much either, because you know they might just say "fuck you."
Yeah, I've had a couple supports that are trying to go barrier, and it's like, can you please go like anything else? And it just gets so mad.
Yeah, the barrier is a very, very selfish one, because it doesn't really do anything for both of you. Yeah, it doesn't synergize.
The fuck is this matchmaking?
What's wrong?
That's just why we 3 silver players. Oh, we have 3 people with 70+% win rate on this team. That's gonna be...
Yeah, but that doesn't really tell you much. Nobody's really crushing that hard. And it looks like your Rengar and your Akali are a duo because they have the same stats.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that looks like we made new accounts to duo in gold. That's what that looks like to me.
Yeah. And I have a higher win rate on this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's probably not particularly impressive duo, really. Okay then. So normally I would just recommend Doran Shield here until I know what's going on with your support, but it's literally your call. These are one of those spots where it's kind of a preference thing. I prefer. I feel like the most important thing is to live. And depending on, like, obviously Doran's Blade, you're going to be happy going it if your support's like aggressive and does shit. But if your support's like a passive grapefruit, which tends to happen, you're going to regret not going D shield. Did you go fleet? You did.
Yeah, I go fleet. I feel like I get so much sustain off of fleet. I usually I'm fine with the
Yeah,
blading
I'm
them.
sure. It's probably it's not like the worst thing in the world. It's again, it's a preference thing. And the other thing you have to consider is like, yes, deep blade is nice, but if your support's good, you probably get the kill with Doran Shield anyways. Was my argument. And
Yeah,
then
that's true.
basically I feel like the only thing that happens if you go deep blade and your support sucks is that you're just gonna regret having Doran Shield. Whereas if your support's good, you're not gonna be like, oh shit, I should have went Doran's Blade. You know what I mean? It's normally gonna be favorable for you regardless.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what's going on here. I would kind of like next time we play for Tribe Rush, maybe try to get a little cheesy damage off. Some of that damage on Xerath would be cool, obviously.
Yeah, that's true.
We could just land some, but we're here now. I would probably slow the push down. I don't know where they are. And okay, so a little W damage. Try to land that auto before the Q. Those autos on Xerath add up, so you really want to squeak those in. And I would focus the majority of auto attacks in this lane on Xerath. And I play a lot of Xerath support from time to time, and that is, whoa, this guy's going. I like it. You should walk up. Yeah, you should definitely walk up. This guy's, nice trap. Oh, that's, yeah, that's first blood. That's a go next. Cool. Let's run our pot, though, because I'm not really sure where the jungler is. I don't have any, oh, this bind. This Morgana's hitting him.
Yeah. That's a lucky roll on the support dice.
Yeah, it's kind of what it is, isn't it? It's just, it's like, well, my support's doing stuff. Thank God, you know? Hopefully I can leverage this in a meaningful way. But this is good. I mean, it's better to be in this position than anything. Okay, so we've got the Xerath up our butt.
Oh, that's bad.
What are you thinking here? With like wave management?
I kind of just want a bag, honestly. So it's
Yeah, I think I agree. I think it's a fine back timing. I don't really see a problem with it. Hopefully the Xerath isn't a dick. If he stops our back, then we probably have to stay.
Yeah, that's why I went a bush further over, so he couldn't just as easily do it.
I went for the pickaxe first. Ooh, what a battle. Oh boy.
Oh,
Looks like he's dead.
It's unlucky.
Yeah, it was a close fight.
Fun fact, the set has more games played than our entire team combined.
He's a champ. He's putting in volume.
Yeah. Just Dana too. Jesus fuck.
You should always, when you're coming up to lane like that, you should always like try to encourage your support to, I know he probably won't do it, but you should try to ping the Xerath. Because that's our target in this lane. I mean, this Tristana's super low too, that we wouldn't mind it if she... I wouldn't tank this. It seems sketchy to me. We're just losing too much health. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. I think that's a misplay by us. I would just let that crash next time. Or I guess you could pull it to the brush. Because I just hate being this low versus Aerith. It's scary. Because you see, you're in this position anyways, right?
Close.
It's like the position of like not wanting to be under tower. It's like we wound up here anyhow, just with less health. So this Xerath is pretty low. I'd probably try to squeak in some auto attacks. if we can. I wouldn't jam like that. I would slow it down. He's got so low mana, and you really, yeah, there you go. Oh boy, this guy's going for it. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I didn't my whole thing here was that I just didn't like the shove. My reason being is because mainly the big reason is because we don't have flash. Interesting build.
Yeah, I always go mana immune. I know a lot of people moved away from it, but I still really like it.
We'll see how it plays. We'll see how it plays. But yeah, you understand what I was saying with the shove. When you started pushing the wave, the Xerath's super low, right? I mean, the Morgana hit the bind anyways, because like you said, you rolled the good support dice for this one. Yeah. But like, you really want to keep that position as long as possible, because if you push out fast, what's going to happen is you're not... I have to watch whatever that was. Oh, yeah, that was something.
That was tragic.
If you push out fast, you're just giving him more protection. Nice wall there. I like this. I like this position a lot. You're gonna have to go around.
I just need to not tank those.
Yeah. Okay, so Lisa's top side. Oh, this Xerath is just 2v1 in the lane right now. Yeah, he's owning us from this fog. Yeah, just play more towards the bottom. I mean, that's a simple adjustment. Until he... And just as low to the wall as possible, since we know where Elise is, we don't even have to worry about... You know what I mean? We don't have to worry about getting rolled up on right now. She have Mobies, the Elise? That's something we should always... so she doesn't yet. If she does, that can be scary. I don't know if I would be trying to push right now.
Yeah, I was mostly trying to hit him, honestly.
So the reason why is just look where your Rengar is. I would just play... back and just chill. Okay, okay. Could be something. Careful the Tristan jump in, yeah.
Yeah, Xerath is just...
This is why I like it. This is a perfect example of why I run D-Shield. Not because it's necessarily okay for you to take that much poke, but because if, you know, if tragedy strikes, it's a little bit more helpful. The good thing is, the poke champs like this, they don't really scale that well off of the lane. Are you playing with fire?
What fuck? Well, I misclicked that really, really hard.
It's okay. Yeah.
I did not mean to walk up and order. No, well. No.
All right, so what are we buying? Probably boots. What's going on here with the...
yeah, we're going for boots. Probably don't want the dagger, to be honest.
Rengar's whooping ass.
Yeah, and Camille's winning too. And Rengar's dead.
Uh-oh, he's a G. Cool. I think our issue so far in watching this is just kind of... I'm kind of happy that you experienced this type of like harass from this guy just because of what I was saying earlier. Because you've obviously, like right now, the Caitlyn stuff, like you're playing a Caitlyn mechanically in terms of just like the execution of abilities better than I am right now. So I don't think that's an issue for you really. It's just, I think decision making, and this is what I was talking about in the stream, I think the role has become kind of a weird decision making role more than anything. It's like, obviously you need good mechanics, but realistically, it's survival horror first. Everyone can dunk you at every turn, and you got to kind of avoid it while getting big. Yeah, I would just give it to him. I'd give it to him because Rengar's not going to be coming down here anytime soon. And it's like you said, your top laner is doing well, your jungler's doing well, so we're fine to just let him push in. And we kind of want him to push in, we just can't have our health bar get low. Yeah. Alright, so there's a rotation here. You might be able to squeak an ult in. Yeah, just worry about farm. Don't overchase this. I don't think we need to do anything here. So at this stage, we're just chilling, waiting for Morgana to hit something. There's really nothing for us to do other than farm right now. I mean, we don't really have much of a play. I just think more about like, what's the next big objective? What's the next best thing that we're gonna have to worry about? And I would imagine since Rengar doesn't have an ult, we're not really gonna be doing much for a while. It's all on Morgana. Morgana's kind of the crux of this thing. If she ever hits a big bind, then it's obviously GG, which you've shown you've been able to combo that. So I'm not really worried too much.
They removed the pink there, so that's probably...
Eventually, I'm gonna want to try to shove, but it's on you what you want to... Oh. Okay. Oh, really nice stopwatch. Kid got owned. Let's walk up and try to jam for now. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, at least it's topside, so this is a perfect time. Just try to get it under tower so we can get a good back timing. It'd be a shame to have this guy push us out of lane by himself, you know what I mean?
That would really suck.
He's gonna try. Like, he's 100% gonna try. I would try. Good. Good. Yep, now just, I'd probably E away before backing, but that's fine. Just to, yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Oh,
Nah,
that's right.
I mean, part of me wants to jam one more, but I totally get it if you want to back. Yeah.
Trist is gonna be back soon.
You should, no, you should stay in there just for the Rengar ult. Like, he's gonna, yeah, you can get the R. Yeah. Not really. I mean, Xerath has nothing. Tristana just jumped. So it's not, as long as you're not in, oh boy.
Oh shit, that's...
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not, by the way, I'm not saying that, backing there is necessarily like a bad play. I wasn't really too afraid of anything on their comp. Like, you still had heal, which is just a mechanical error, right? And you never know, like Rengar could just pop that guy, but he obviously rolled over a pink ward. I think it was important to fish. You just got to be more careful with the heal usage.
Yeah. Yeah, my thinking is just they've had vision everywhere so far, so I feel like there's no doubt in my mind that they have a pink ward there.
Yeah, but you still, I mean, he's big. Like, look at his items. Like, his items are big. Like, he's gonna one-shot Xerath a lot of the time, so I just wanted the assist. Well, the good news is your team cleans it up. This tower won't fall. Zed can dive you a lot, so just be careful. Survival horror game. He doesn't have his W, so you don't have to worry about that. But he's going to want to do it. Rengar is top. I mean, you don't have to ward this yet. You don't even have to go through here yet. This is a little scary pathing by you. Just because I would just wait until somebody else does it first. I'm selfish.
Yeah.
I think that ult's okay. Mainly because mainly because it sets up Rengar. He may get a kill off of it. He's nearby. Same with Akali. 2 assassins roaming around up there. I don't think it's a bad play to just ult that for some damage. Can't believe he gets out, though. I don't know how he gets out. You should be peeking it, at least to know what's happening. Oh, good job by Akali. Yeah, you just hard jam. Just get right up on the wave. I don't think you're... Yeah, I don't think you're killing that ever. Yeah, they're spam pinging you, or spam pinging her.
Wait, is...
Survival horror. Yeah, get a flash out of it. We assume he has it. We assume he has it just because we haven't seen him use it, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
And, I mean, part of that is on us just not looking ahead. We got to kind of cheat and peek ahead. But, yeah, I think realistically, you just got to flash it in advance. It's a really good dive by him. Because, right now, I mean, Camille was not TPing, which I don't blame her. I probably wouldn't TP in that spot either.
Yeah, that would be a bad TP. Like they're all there. She'd just. It's a little too likely that she just gets CC'd and then shut down.
Hey, you got a Rengar coming? I would just walk in, yeah. I wouldn't ult yet. I just walk. Give it to him. Yay. Yeah, it always pains me when players don't give the ADCs kills when they're already ahead. That's kind of like, I totally get Rengar winning all the kills, but after a certain point, it's diminishing returns.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really mind people taking the kills. What annoys me is when people just go out of their way to take farm from me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like after the top laner get a hit, so he goes bot and wants me to go top. I'm like, okay, fine. And then the mid laner just walks top and take away from me randomly. I was like, why?
The problem is a lot of people don't understand that the game is about like juggling all the resources to get value for your team, for the team effort.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna claim to be some macro expert or anything, but it feels like it makes sense to me to give the farm to the people who are gonna use it moving forward.
Yes. Generally, it's like if I'm playing Rengar, obviously I want a bunch of kills to start the game off. But after a certain point, unless I can't pass the kills, right? If I can pass the kills, I pass them. So this Camille's huge. I think you're making the right play here, shoving mid. I would keep peeking though. This is what I yell about to everybody. When heads start colliding, you could start shifting down in about, yeah, you could start shifting over because you've got ult here in 8. So yeah, Akali's gaming. Damn it.
So,
I wonder if we could have had Blue Trinket by now. Is Blue Trinket available at 9 or no? I forget.
yes, it is.
And
At 9.
if you were already 9, yeah, it might have been worth. This is pretty good lesson in terms of just like why we swapped to it as Caitlyn. I mean, really, any champion that can like reach out and touch somebody. I think the Blue Trinket earlier is good. Cool. You could back off of that tower in advance because you're not really going to push in that deep, especially without ult. At this point, we're chilling. Play back. Okay, we'll shove one. Shove one more. I'm just going to pull back, though, mostly, and just kind of monitor my carries now. I'm just going to let them do their thing. If they're playing aggro, you have to stay on map, okay? So, like, see how they're side laning right now? You stay up on mid, then. Just don't give Tristan a free jump, because just play back further back. We've got, you just surrender the push. Because it's a 1-3-1 essentially at that point, and they're all 5 mid. And I just don't want to get, I don't want to have a random Zed Ghost Blade all in bullshit that I have to deal with. Or the Wukong there. Careful, where are we going right now? Ooh, this is scary pathing. Stay in mid, just stay. If you're going to go for red, run around the backside of mid.
Yeah, this is just when I really don't like being mid, and I have to compete with Akali for farm.
Well, there's no other farm that you can get at the moment. That's the problem. But realistically, don't worry about it because your carries are doing well. So just snag your red safely. Look at this. Yeah, what is this? All right, just pull off. I think he still has ult. That's Zed. We take red buff when we can. And Wukong got picked as well, so that's fine. Keep pulling this down away from us. The red. Oh, okay, cool. You finally pick. Zed got picked off. Okay, so they're going deep in the jungle.
That's not really a lot.
Yeah, just clear this.
Setting up the dragon.
Yeah, back away. You need to back away. At least can flank you right now. Yeah. Very careful with that. Survival horror. All right, Camille's coming in. I would just ult whoever she goes for, yeah. Oh, she missed the fucking E? That sucks. All right. I mean, you're so low. Yeah, you're too low here. I would either shove mid or back. Yeah, I like a mid shove more than anything here. Shove mid, but like cheat towards the top side of the lane. Like move your positioning up. Yeah, there you go. And then just jam with Q. Yeah. See, Zed's looking kind of at you, but I don't think he wants to walk all the way up here. Yeah, I think backing here is good. I mean, you really can't do much. There's no play.
Yeah, it's a bit sad they get third Drake.
But I mean, it is what it is. We took a lot of damage before it started, and then Camille missed the E engage, so it's fine to just surrender it. It's the right move, right? We're not like super famous Fed. We're just chilling, letting our carries do their thing and making sure we make good decisions. I mean, this is how you secure wins in spots like these, is just try not to be a liability for them. Give them a chance to play their game. Other team will fuck up eventually, and if they don't, you'll catch up. Catching bottom's an option here in a second, because no one's going to grab it.
They have wards in our blue side.
Yeah, I wouldn't go down this far, though. Let's just stay towards mid until I know what's happening.
Yeah, and Wave's gonna start.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a great spot for it. Ooh.
Oh, she made it. I would not be banging that, but okay.
I know this position is not fun. It's just kind of like wait for your team.
Yeah.
You're playing with... The problem is you don't have like a traditional team comp with like a tank. You kind of have like split pushers, and they out-comp you really hard in terms of like a raw battle. Like a fight. Like just like a straight-up brawl. They win hard. Good job, Ringar. This is what we want. See, we just want to kind of keep control mid. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, you can't do anything there.
Do some damage to it.
Let's try to set up a siege. We've got 3 mid. I don't know. This guy's kind of sketchy. Sketching me. Back away from him. Get away from him. Just keep chilling. Yeah. Man, I wish this Camille would like get on tower. That's what I'm waiting for as a coach right now. Is I'm just waiting for him to actually, you know, draw a couple people. Shove mid, shove mid, shove mid, shove mid, shove mid, shove mid, shove mid. You have to shove for all that action on the map, and you're not there, right? So even if you were there, it's not like it changes anything. Yeah, I like backing up here. I mean, pushing deep in is just kind of sketch. Camille's doing her thing. Let's go behind towards inhib, so we're not walking through jungle, because look at that tower. That tower's gone already. There's no stopping it, so just in advance. I would trap the fuck out of this walkway. Yeah. You need to wall this off. Yeah. Oh, this dick Rengar. Yeah, so you need to wall that off sooner.
Yeah, that's...
So we gotta be in it. If we're gonna defend the siege, let's block that off as quickly as possible. It's a decent engage. We stunned. Akali's bobbing and weaving. Oof.
Close.
Yeah.
And...
Camille's coming through. She gets this kill. Nice. I don't know if she saves the...
I'm not sure that ult was needed.
No,
sure.
It wasn't. That was a punt. I agree. Let's buy some more. Let's buy some more shit.
I need 100 gold for BF Sword. I think that's better than buying Pig X.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, we got an ult. That's nice. She was dead. If
wow, they didn't even get the damn the inhib. That's kind of lucky. Yeah, we have to try to contest this dragon. If we give this dragon away, it hurts. Let's try to get there in advance. Swap to blue sweeper, get a pink ward. And go. Let's try to come in from wherever our team's coming in from, and just get yourself a wall of traps so that you can actually do something useful here. Because the Zed and all of them are going to try to jump to you. You do have flash here, though, which is nice. Not that I want you to throw it away. It's a really bad time to get caught by this guy. Like, wow. Hopefully Rengar trades. Nice. All right, so let's step up and try to get these traps down. This funnel's huge. Don't get Wukonged. Yeah. Nice. Keep walking up. You're good. Who's up? Wukong was low, right?
Yeah, Wukong is the Earth. No, I think he's full health.
Well, go check him. You have to check. You have flash. I like this play if you flash the E.
Yes.
I really like that. I like the defense there. I think it's good. If you flash the E, you can win that. I know it sucks putting you on the spot in that situation where it's like, you know what I mean? Where it's obviously not a great situation to be in, but you have to try, I think. Because you're not worth that much, you know? You're not worth that much there. And if you win it, you deny the dragon. God, this Akali is...
And she left the yellow.
She left? Is that...
Yeah, she left. This fucking duel, I swear to God.
Oh, no, she's back. You're good.
Oh, she's back.
You need to set your traps in advance because the siege coming. Oh, wait. No, it's just quick in. All right, back up and set the traps on your doorstep. Oh my God.
No, just no. This fucking duo.
Run it back.
I mean, Jesus fuck. Yeah, that was not a great game.
I'm kind of glad that all the stuff you experienced happened. I really do think a Door and Shield start would have been, or yeah, I would have benefited you a little bit. I'm not really sure about the tier build though. Looking at it, I'm not really a fan. I think it just delays too much. Like I think you're just delaying too much. I know you probably like it, but it just doesn't feel very good to me. Just looking at how it plays and what it's gonna do. Caitlyn's whole thing is that her early game is like really oppressive, and I feel like if you're not building in a way to knock down towers quickly when you're allowed to, that I think is an issue. So the Doran Shield, like in exchange for the Doran's Blade, you can queue, by the way. I can tell you all this in queue. It's not like it's, yeah. The Doran Shield as opposed to the Doran's Blade, like some people would say, well, NEACE, if you need to win lane early, then obviously Doran's Blade is the way to go. And I agree with that. I'm just saying that in general, I find that those heavy poke lanes, if tragedy strikes, you're not just kind of pushed out of lane for sure. And sustain is always good in League of Legends in general. And I think with the Morgana hitting the binds, you would have gotten the kills with or without Doran's Blade.
Yeah, that's true.
I
think
yeah.
The game could have gone different. It just comes down to I had some mechanical misplays, like.
Yeah, I think at the last fight, I would, after this game, we could peek that last fight at Dragon and see if we could have stayed in and auto attacked a bit more. I think there's a chance that we could have. But I have to see.